Welcome guys to race 2, the Malaysian Grand Prix. So I'm pretty sure pit lane. So our objective for today is to finish 11 for above and we're on poles. Let's see what we can do. So I've got to leave this bit in just to let you see what it's like when you go out. It's not that semi-interesting.
All complete, we're ready.
We're ready, so let's go. It's really loud. Damn, that bad boy now. Alright then, so one pole or 11th. What can we do? Well, 11th. I can finish 11th. Let's see what we can do. Alright.
Boss wants
So we're
another
gonna have
points
to
finish
cockpit
this
view,
weekend.
start
Give it everything.
a race. Maybe rode the car like 15 times because I'm clever that way, and we're off. Just keeping my eyes in the mirror, see a little Red Bull coming up on me. I'm like, ooh. What are we doing? What are we doing? So, first lap down, nothing happens. Second lap down, nothing happens again. Very basic laps, just driving around really. And then, I don't know. Oh, that's me getting the fastest lap. And then Vettel catching me again. It says that so many times, it's really annoying. And so I'm pushing, and of course I make a mistake because they push too hard, which I always do when they tell me to do. It's annoying. I managed just to get out in front of them, and we got round, so I lost a lot of time. So I'm like, ah, that's good. And I looked, and I'm just inside the DRS zone, because the DRS can be from a second behind. So I'm just inside, so I'm like, crap, I need to iron it out. Managed to put just beyond a second, so I was just quick enough to keep them out. Because of course, if they get DRS, you'd catch me so much quicker. And again, see on this corner, I don't know what it is, but on that corner they seem to like, just, I don't know what it is. But of course, again, they asked me to push, I pushed too hard, I went well wide, and then lost like 3 places. Or I only lose one. Okay, I only lost one, I was lucky.
Behind the car ahead. You're faster than him in sector 2.
And it says that, and I'm like, I've only just got behind, so there. So I'm like 1.2. They want me to increase the engine now, and I'm like, I don't really want to because I don't need to, and it's just gonna like rip my tyres to shreds. Of course, I'm on the prime tyres because I managed to put down a good qualifying lap. So a nice little screen. Oh, I need to set our music out. Actually, I'll leave it in. But there, a nice little pass and Vettel down into the corner where I was really slow apparently.
We're currently 10 places above our race prediction. Let's try to hang on.
The team's really happy, apart from there's still these corners on crap. Get to lap 6 and tyre warning's coming up. I'm like, 6 laps. I'm meant to be pitting, not pit till like lap 13. So in my head, I'm like, I'm putting big time on Vettel, which is stupid. Even got down a quick lap. So you know what I mean. From now on, it's pretty basic. So it's just some nice laps. So I thought I'd let you see what the lap's like. So I put a nice little fluid lap, some little funky music in the background. Speed it up a bit because nothing actually happens. And then of course I screw it up there. But so yeah, lucky because as you see, loads of them are pitting. So I'm like, I might have got away with that, thankfully, because I tell them the tyres I want next and switch up my fuel. Now I switched up my fuel this one, which after I did I went massively wide. And this is where the specialty comes on. I switched up my fuel mainly because they're going to pit. So when they come out the pits they got fresher tyres than me. So which means on these tyres I need to put down a quicker lap as I can to like keep the gap. So when I pit I got a better chance. So of course good old banjo music comes out. Helps me out to get, didn't even fail, so the banjo music helps, you know what I mean? So pushing it, and banjo, will it work? I got a quick time, quick time with the banjo, but now I've had to face the consequences as my tyres are now pretty much terrible, as you can tell, because I'm slowing down a lot earlier on that corner. No. And I'm meant to be stopping to that 13, pace is miles down because the tyres are so bad. And then I've got a 25-second gap on Vettel, so I'm like, that's plenty of time to get a pit in, you know what I mean? 25 seconds, I'm going wide, tyres wear is really high, I got a 23-second gap. I've lost 2 seconds in one sector to him. So do I pit? I don't want to pit too early. I've got another 3 laps. Going around this bend, I'm like, yeah, I'm skidding. I can't continue. I managed to save it. I'm like, alright, cool. We should be alright. We should be alright. But no, the car just randomly spins. I tried to flick it round, hit the sign. I'm like, oh my god, off. Give it a quick blitz, try and get around, and then Vettel's like there now. He's like 2 seconds behind me, so I've just lost 20 seconds. So I'm like, crap, this is not good. We're going to the pits, speed it up. Nice little high pitch engine. This is a very long pit straight. Into it, I'm meant to stop lap 13, and I'm coming out in 5th. It says I should be out in 5th. Is the point now? I should be out in the 5th place. So I'm like, alright, okay, I'm 8th now.
There's some traffic at the pit exit. Watch out as you rejoin the track.
And now this is the point where the camera didn't switch back, so I'm like, crap. Now I'm 18 seconds up, it says, from Pedrosa, but he's right behind me, because it's from when you finished the cluster line, which I did ages ago. But anyway, ignore that. So we come around on the first lap out, and we're gaining up on Petrol. No. Oh my god, I can't say the name. Pedrosa? I think it's Pedrosa. I think it's Pedrosa. Anyway, so we're getting on Petro, coming up to lap 12, up to the good corner. Oh, I held back. I thought I'd held back. In all honesty, it messed my corner up. Because these computers seem to brake and go a lot slower. I don't know why. It's really, really irritating. So then I try taking him into this corner and I hit him again. And I just keep hitting the poor guy, and he must be getting really annoyed with me. Because every time I like come near him, I'm smashing into him. I try again, and I clip him again. And at this point, I'm kind of like fed up with it. So I'm like upside of him using curves, trying to get a boost. Managed to just take him, which is good because he is the guy in front of me. So it's like, alright, cool. Information's in. Let's put down as many quick laps as we can now. We've got some good tyres with us. We've got quicker tyres because I've already used my option. Mass is 5 seconds ahead of me, so that's a pretty big gap. So I'm like, but what's all those cars? You can't be 5 seconds. I'm like, really? Oh, maybe he had a bad turn. So I'm like, come on, push. So banjo music comes out, and push. Banjo music is so happy, so I'm pushing. And when we get down to the corner, I'm like, what? There he is. Not 5 seconds ahead of me. I'm like, 3. If that, maybe 2. So I'm like, come on. But of course, these are the slower cars. These are the cars that, like, in the last place will be in laps. So of course we'll get around these first, which they can sometimes have their good points about them, but like that one wasn't, because I had to go wide around them, which was very annoying. So then come around the corner, and yeah, so we've got past all the slow traffic, which is alright. And now Mass is only 2 seconds behind me, so I think he got held up a bit with the slow traffic, where I had an easier way through it. But at the end of that corner, I'm like, he's like right in front of me. Come on, we can do this. So we get the old Vino music in, and we go for it. We chase him down. The happy thoughts in our head, and by the time we get back to this corner, I'm on him again, giving a little bump, like, get out of my way, what are you doing? Get out of my way. And this is, I'm not too proud about that. I kind of took him out accidentally, and I was like, oh crap, that was not good. But I'm like, oh, I've got to continue. So he tries taking me up the inside, and what are we doing? So I continue. So now I'm coming up behind Massa. I try going out wide, he comes back in. I get a run out, get the DRS and go, curves, DRS, everything flowing. Get a best slipstream I can, and just pop it around him, and then Massa done. So I'm up into 6. Give Button a bit of a bash. Okay, thanks. So Button's going to pit soon as well. Probably the same time around Massa, I would assume, but we'll find out. So then we're coming up behind him. I think I'll play the safe option. I'll keep behind him. Bring out the banjo. Banjo can feel anything done. So we get Button up the inside, but Button doesn't give up. He's still up my inside. I'm like, oh my god, this was like one of the best things about my whole race. Managed to fight him off through those turns. So I was really happy about it. And we come around the corner onto the second straight, and I'm like, ooh, look at more pitting. Look at them pitting. I gave Alonso a bit of a bash up. Trying going up the inside. Coming up around the inside. Coming up behind. Like, now this is the most baffling thing. I do not know what he's doing. He left the biggest gap there possible, so I like outbroke him into that. going around now. I'm pushing because they all pit. I'm trying to make as much time up as I can, so that when I pit, I've got enough time. So then Webber's just pit. So I'm like, cool. We've managed to get back into first after pitting, even losing some position. So I'm like, oh, cool. Fastest lap, banjo music works. So then we come around lap 17. Nothing interesting. It's like, oh yeah, banjo. We've got 3 seconds ahead of button. We're doing well, we're doing well. We're just keeping it calm, going around, lap 18. Tyres are dead. That's like, ah, crap. Okay, well, that's alright. So we knew this was going to happen. I got an 18-second gap on Webber. You know what I mean? So we should be coming up in like the top third. I run it wide.
5 seconds.
So I'm 5 seconds ahead of button. I went wide. It's lap 18. I'm meant to be pitting lap 20, I think. So come around lap 19. Tyres are really. Yeah.
If they continue to degrade at this rate, consider pitting.
See, at this point, I'm down on myself, because I'm like, I'm still 5 seconds ahead, and he's like, does that mean they want me to come in? They don't want me to come in? I'm just like, oh, what do I do? Because they haven't actually given me specific. I'm not too sure. Obviously, I'm a rookie. I don't know anything. So I tell him what tyres I want. I'll go with the option, no prime, sorry, because I'm coming in a lap early, and I'm playing it safe. So I'm quick on the option anyway. So I thought I'd just play it safe, get the options on, and then we'll last to the end of the race. This is my final pit stop. Pit in this time was a lot better. Didn't actually spin out and lose 20 odd seconds. So there goes button. Okay, so pit in. Go. Good. 4.7 pit. That's a quick pit time. Quick pit time. So now what can we do with this? Quick.
Watch out for traffic as you rejoin the track.
I'm gonna look back. I don't know why I look back. We find out pit stop and I'm like, for goodness sake. For some reason it doesn't change my camera view back, and it's really hard in cockpit because it looks fancy. So he's just telling me it's my last stop. I went really wide, which is annoying. So like I'm 17 seconds behind the button, but it's not really. It's about 7 maybe. It's just because I had a pit stop really. So it's like, oh god, okay. So Webber's up my arse. I get wide, Mike. God, Webber's right behind me now. It's not good. Okay, so I managed. Sorry. Managed to pull up a bit of a gap, and then I can see some guy in the pits. I'm like, oh, maybe I get a position, but then I'm like, no, there's only a button ahead of me. So then I pass him, but it doesn't tell you to the next sector that you've like moved up a position. But I happen to notice that on my steering wheel, the position actually changes to first. But I don't know this yet, so I'm going around, buzzing. I don't know who's behind me. I'm just like, yeah, come on. Only 7 laps left, and we're first. So we're coming up behind this guy. This is why slow people are fast. Good, fast. Because if you come up behind him with the DRS zone, you can still activate your DRS. So on our 23rd lap, and then I noticed something. I'm like, second lap, 20 seconds. Second, 20 seconds. Yeah. It's getting pretty miserable out there. This isn't good, because, you know, I can't not race in the rain. I mean, literally cannot race. So I'm like, okay. I'm just putting down the laps, we're going through the laps, nothing's even happened yet, and then you can just subtly see it start spraying a little bits of rain. So at this point I'm like, crap. I don't know what, it could start hammering it down, it could be a light drizzle the whole way through, so I don't even need to change my tyres, but I've had like no message from my pit team. So I'm like, this is not great, this really is not great. So I just keep soldiering on, get another lap down, so we've got like 3 laps left, so I'm like, it's banjo time. So I rely on my banjo, just sat there just strumming out my banjo racing along to get me through this. So we get the banjo out and we go for it. This stage is raining really light, so like it's barely noticeable, but of course I'm messed up big time. Luckily I've had such a big gap, I managed to recover from it. So I'm like, come on banjo, you need to save me now. You need to give me the full country power I need. I don't know. So come down into after the first lap, and we're up to 27. We're still first, still doing well. Light rain's not really that affecting. It's so light. Now and then you see it kicks up a bit of a spray, but it's not really noticeable. It's still running through, getting through. It's nice. It's quite good looking at this list. It's quite fluid. It's interesting to watch. Dum. Listen to this way too many times. So we're coming around up to the back straight, coming across the pit straight now. And we're into our final lap of the race. Come on, we just got to hold it in there. There you can see there was a bit of an up spray as a turn in. Now and then you can see it kicks up a bit of a but it's nothing bad. It's nothing. The racing line's pretty dry because obviously there's 24 cars driving over. It's pretty dry. It's nice, so we're just going well. We've got quite a big gap now. I'm like, come on, we've got this. As long as I don't, like, brakes not working, tyre falls off, and we get around the last corner, I'm like, yes, all that effort, all that hard work paid off. We managed to get pole position, fastest lap in Malaysia. We held our position, and I was just like, yes.
Brilliant. That's the
Got 2
double
achievements. I
pole
was like
and
going crazy. I was like, oh, come on. Good 6-second gaps, 25 points in Zibaz. Yes. So 25 points in that one. And then we look to our driver. I'm 3rd in the Constructors' Championship now. 2 points behind Bell. Good couple points behind Mark. I can't be asked to work those out. We're 4th. Force India's 4th, man. 4th. I don't think we'll be there for very long. And here's me celebrating my pole position. Getting on top of my car. Cheering like a happy boy at Christmas. Man, I am ecstatic. Getting the good old pat on the back from Mr. Mark Webber there. Like, well done, Matt. You deserve it. I'm like, I know, I'm a rookie and I just came first. I'm like, come on. And we're coming to the interview.
Congratulations. This must be a really special moment for you today, as it's your first victory.
Yes, it was special. I'm going to answer this because I know what I put, but it took a long time to put it. It was very good, but the car was a pain in the arse. It didn't look too bad, but the car was a pain in the arse. I just couldn't, felt like it kept squirming. I couldn't put down much power. But it was good. It was a good race. I still enjoyed it, but it's early years, days, so cars will get better. Of course I'm emotional.
It must put you in a strong position within the team now. Are you hoping your attempt to assert yourself is recognised sooner rather than later?
Or I like it to be, but of course I'm someone racing with someone who's got experience, so I'm sure they notice what I do and appreciate it. So thanks for watching, guys. You've been dunked.